Hey everybody, this is Marcus Cox. I'm doing a little tutorial on how to set up a custom web form for a marketing funnel I set up. This particular marketing funnel is based on a funnel Stefan did with that we did together back quite a few months ago. We're using a solo ad. I have gotten in contact with that person again with the solo ads, and we're about to start ordering leads from that person. He's very efficient and over delivers on the clicks. So what we're going to do, this is what where the solo ad's going to point. It's going to point to this guy here. It says get coached by a millionaire and his team until you make at least $60,000 a year part-time. And I'll show you the statistics on that a little later on that. We did pretty good on that. So the prospect would enter in their name here. Now I've got this set up so it goes to a database, goes into a database that I created, and it also checks to see if that person already exists. So since we're doing a co-op, we don't want to get duplicate leads. So my program checks to see if that person already exists. I just did a Marcus 1, and so now that would send me to another site. I'll show you that in a second. But so I'm doing Marcus 2 this time. So this would be your prospect coming in off the solo ad, and you click on that, let me in, and that's going to take them to this page here. Now this is a rotator up here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this is rep ID of somebody in our co-op. So we have, I pulled that out of the database. We have as many people as we want. I mean, I can literally have hundreds of people in this, and it works very well. It sends them to that. Now, what I'm doing a training on today is this form here actually goes into my explosive income system, and it will go into everyone in the co-op gets their own page like this. So your page will be timsales.info/ and your rep ID, and this form here will go into your explosive income system. Okay, so right now I'm pretending I'm Marcus 2 at napa.us. Of course, that's not going to work because that's not a real email address, but and then click on submit. This is after they've watched this movie, and if you haven't watched this video yet, it's very, very potent, and we had a lot of people when they watched this video. It's very convincing. It's Tim Sales on the 5 key criteria he used to earn $150,000 a month, and he has walked the talk, and people respect him in the industry. So this is a very potent page, and this is the page where people will watch that video. And then if they decide if they want to work with us and help us build the next billion-dollar giant, they fill this form out. And this is going to take them into your EIS system. Now I've got a redirect right now going to a thank you page like this. Well, I can change that so you can send them to your whatever thank you page you want. This I've got going down to ARIIXpresentation.com. You can use this page if you want. It's a generic thank you page. Or you could send it to I'm going to do that in this training here. You can send it to any page you want. And that's what I'm going to show you next, okay? So that's how the process works. That's the funnel. This goes back, and this is the first page. That sends them to this page. They fill out the form, and that will put them in your explosive income system. And I'm going to show you the message you'll get when you get a new person. Okay, that was Chuck. So he gets this email because that was his rep ID up there at the top. So he's going to receive this. It says that they're reviewing your second opt-in page. That's the one with the video, right? So let's see here. Yeah, this one here. This is the second opt-in page. You can see Chuck's rep ID up here. So you will get, as being part of this co-op, you'll get an email like this, only it'll be to you instead of Chuck. And then your prospect will get this. Hi, my name is Chuck with Tim Sales Team. I want to congratulate you on your interest in working with our Inner Circle team. And this is the video, right? So that'll take them back to this page here. If they click on that, turn that off. And then it's got Chuck's contact information, and Chuck, when they fill out the second form, will get an email with all their information in it. I haven't finished doing that yet. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So Chuck actually got that, not me. From this form, from the bigger form here. Yeah, that form there. So Chuck will be getting email with Marcus2 at napa.us instead of me. So that's how that funnel works. And now we're going to go into explosive income and see how you can set up your web form. All right, so now I logged into my ARIIX Explosive Income System, and you can see I have a new live one. This came in through that form, custom web form, and I called that Tim Sales Info-Video 2 Join, which is the more extensive one. So if you click on that, you'll see that it's Marcus2, the email. There it is, Marcus2, okay? And that was the bogus phone number I used. It goes into a campaign I called Tim Sales New Why ARIIX campaign that we can all use. And then you get all the contact information here. And that person, you've got a notification in your inbox what time they filled that form out. You can see that if you go back here. It's got date and timestamp on it, Marcus2. And they went to there, and then they filled out the second form. Okay, so this is basically a really hot prospect. They've watched Tim Sales Why ARIIX video, and they're ready to go. And you just need to give them a call ASAP and get them on the system. Now they're already on the autoresponder that we set up. That's the new Why ARIIX, and that'll send out the brilliant compensation and also what the wealthy buy on payday. And if you watch Tim Sales video he did at convention, he shows that his statistics for signing people up after they watched those two videos was a little bit above 6%, which is really good in this business. So there you have the funnel, and the next thing I'm going to show you is how to create your custom form so I can plug it into to my landing pages. Okay, this is another part of the marketing funnel, if you will, and I don't expect most people to get this part. This is for those of you that are seasoned veterans at being tortured by computers. This is what we do here is we create a contact category. So that means your leads will go into a specific category. Then we're going to assign an autoresponder, and then we're going to do that custom web form that we're going to put into the landing page. Okay. I will be doing this for those of you that that know me on my team and that, so you don't have to worry about this. I do this for you. But for those that want to learn this yourself, here's what you do. So you go to My Contacts, Manage Contacts, scroll down to the bottom, add a new contact category. This will add a folder, right? And I've got a bunch of categories. We're going to call this Tim Sales Why ARIIX. And it's a subcategory of leads, because this is leads, and description is second opt-in form. Oops. And then it's the autoresponder campaign. We've already set that up. You probably don't have that yet, but I've got a campaign called Tim Sales New Why ARIIX, and you save that. So now you have a new category, okay? Should show up at the bottom here. There it is, right here. Okay. All right. So now we're going to go out and we're going to go to create a custom web form. That's the code that goes in behind this guy here, this section here. This has got code behind it that feeds into the explosive income system. Okay, so we're going to go out there, create a form that we can copy paste into that guy. All right, custom web forms. Create a new form. and we're going to call this Tim Sales Why ARIIX 2, because this is opt-in form 2. Okay. Now, if you remember, we had address, first name, last name, and phone number. Okay. On the first opt-in form, it's customary to just request an email, because a lot of people don't want to give all that information up front until they know what it's all about. So now we're on the second form, so we're going to make these required. Okay. So this will display it. This is required. And we don't need the address or anything like that. We just leave this like that. And we're not using an image. Category. That's the leads. Tim Sales Why ARIIX, right? There it is. Boom. Okay. And after the web form submission, we're going to send them to a custom URL. Now I was sending them to the standard thank you page, and I'll show you what that page. If you remember what that page looked like, we'll go back there now. That was this guy here. It says timsales.info/thank you, and it's a pretty nice page. It's got Tim Sales in front of a crowd, and then if you click on here, which people do because they're curious, it actually takes you to the arixpresentation.com, and that doesn't lead to someone else's site or anything. That's why I chose this. It's generic. And then they can go into here, and after they've watched Tim Sales' video, they're going to be very curious. They want to see that. So this is a great site. That's why I sent it to them. It's got all the products and how to get started and all these things. So that's going to work for you. Or if you wanted to, you could send the person to your Team Automator site, if that's what you want to do. Anyway, that's up to you. But I'm going to go back and finish up our form here. So what you do is copy this here, go back to the web form. We're going to, after web form submission, we're going to send them to that particular site. Puts the HTTP in there, and you can save and preview. Now here's what I'm going to want from you if you're going to do this yourself. Okay. All right, there's the preview. That's what it looks like. Now all this mumbo jumbo here. That's what I'm going to paste into the back of the form on Optimize Press. So select it all, Control C for copy, paste it into Notepad, and you could just send that to me. So just save that as your form, and you can see what your form's called up here. It's subscriber form 4055. Now, like I said, I'll do this for you. I don't expect everyone to do this, but for those of you that are like to learn this stuff, this is it's pretty cool stuff. And the actual form name, here it is, a subscriber form. The form name is right here, and I'll show you that. I'll do a little quick tutorial on how to do that in Optimize Press, so you can use this form. Anyways, what this is going to do is you send that to me. I will plug that into your custom page, which is right here. Okay, that's Chuck's ID. This form here right now went to me because I haven't replaced it with his, but when I get it off his system, this will go to Chuck instead of to me. And if you remember, let's say OK on this. So I've already copied the form. Now you've got the form, and then I'll just plug that into the Optimize Press site, and you're good to go. And from then on, you'll get. We'll go up here. When people go come off the rotator, they go to your site. Like if you remember, and you're going to get a notification that your new person is on your website. They're reviewing the form, and Tim Sales Info custom web form, so that means that they're on that site right there. Okay, and we just rack them up. We're going to start putting hundreds of people to these landing pages through our solo ad, and we're going to start this with a group of 6 to 10 people, and we're going to ramp this up. So stay tuned. This should be a lot of fun. Of course, you got to get up to speed on being a professional provider, because once you get these leads in your Explosive Income System, you want to give them a call ASAP. And they're also going to get the Brilliant Compensation video. I'll just show you that real quick. Anyway, this system has a Brilliant Compensation. If you go to, yeah, there it is. That's from Leader Adventure. That's Stefan set that up. So when we have an autoresponder for that, it delivers Brilliant Compensation and also what the wealthy buy. So this one here and this one here will automatically get kicked off to your new prospect. And if you remember Tim's video, those videos he's used for years, and they work. They're really good. So we're going to get this funnel up and running, and look forward to working with you. Bye for now.